Ancient Destiny Battle Report number 6. Orks, soundly beaten back by Tau, have retreated back to their base camp once again, and now looking to see if we can find another way in. So far it's not going well for them. Today though, we've got Ravenwing?
Ravenwing, yeah.
Ravenwing. Looks very nice. Lots of bikes, so I've brought bikes as well, so it should be good fun. Squad for the Orks, 10 looters, mech with the shock attack gun, which should be fun. I've not used him before either. Gretchen, and more Gretchen over there. 15 bikes with the boss, the boss knob and power claw. Then we've got the war boss in bike with the lucky stick, pain boy in a bike, and there's a big mech on the bike with the big boss pole. Two orc formations here. We've got the Orc Horde detachment and the Great Wa detachment. And in the truck we've got 10 hard boys and boss knob. He's only got oh, it doesn't even have a big chopper. I didn't have the points, so, and that's like for like here. And then I've got 10 tank busters and a weird boy. And now we're going to be facing, what have we got, Ross?
10 Black Knights.
Cool, yeah.
2 grenade launchers in there. 1 Mastery Level 2 Librarian with the Eye of the Unseen and a Dark Shroud. Another 10 Black Knights. Another 2 grenade launchers. A Interrogator Chaplain on a bike with the Mace of Redemption.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Yeah, needs painted. Samael, the Grand Master of the Ravenwing, and another Dark Vengeance.
Okay, so the Orcs are due to go first, but would you like to steal?
I'll see if I can.
Hopefully not.
But before that, I have my scout moves.
Oh, scout moves. Oh, never had scout moves before. There's something new as well. We're back after scout moves. Scout moves done. Ravenwings, I don't think they're going to be looking for taking any prisoners here. They've just ploughed right up forward. Would you like to try and seize?
There we go.
Oh well. So Orc turn 1, movement, let's have a go. Orc turn 1. For movement, the Gretchen have all pushed up for a wee bit of shielding, and the tank buses have moved up. I blocked my trucks in, which wasn't very clever, so they hardly moved. The bikes have pushed up, 12, and those Gretchen have moved. There are 5, so we're running at the cover. So we'll go over to psychic and shooting. Orc turn 1 for shooting. The looters had 3 shots each, and the shock attack gun fired at this unit here, but with our 2+ rerollable jink, nothing. Tank busters opened up again, a couple of hits landed on there, jinks, nothing. And lots of dagger gun fire into there, and again, nothing. Gretchen ran up here and securing that objective. Those Gretchen have moved there. Trucks have flatted out. Those Gretchen ran to create a wee bit of space. So at the end of the shooting, we've not killed anything, but we have secured objective 5 twice. And all objectives are now being discovered as well. Nothing in note. Skyfire, nothing in note. Sabotage, and reroll ones. So it'll be Ravenwing turn 1. Ravenwing, turn 1, movement. They have pushed right up again into the Orcs' faces. Bike against bikes. Bikes moving over there. Dark Shrouds, are they? Talons, Dark Shrouds?
Dark Shrouds.
Dark Shrouds have also just inched forward just to keep their protection over the bubbles. You do have Librarian as well, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so psychic and shooting coming up. So Dark Angel's turn 1 for psychic and shooting, and his Librarian cast off some malediction fear bubble that we managed to deny, but it then cast off onto those poor Gretchen there, killing 4, was it? And we've failed morale and we've fallen back. And then volley of fire from snap firing grenade launchers and plasma rifles came into the looters, killed 4 of them, but they've held morale. The Dark Talon Dark Talon fired its heavy bolter, but we got a cover save against our truck. That Dark Talon's flattened out over there. He's actually on the hill, just wobbly model, so we moved him to keep him safe. And these bikes here, all again similar to the other lot, opened up, killing 4 bikes as well. So let's see what happens in Assault. So devastating turn 1 attack from the Ravenwing bikers, charging in here with their 9 Hammer of Wraths, flooring 4 models right off, 4 looters right off the bat, and then easily killing the rest of them in close combat. This fight here is also pretty bloody. All the Hammer of Wraths coming in, barring 1, but no damage to them, but then multitude of rending Corvo hammers, are they?
Corvus hammers.
Oh yeah, very brutal. And we lost 8 bikes, which is practically half the squad. It's actually more than half the squad. And we managed to kill his chaplain, 2 bikes, and 2 wounds off Samael. So it's actually not that bad, really, when you think about it. It was kind of fairly even. But we are definitely down in models. So it's now turn 2 for the Orks. So did you score points?
I did indeed. Psychological warfare for the Gretchen.
Yep. Failed morale, yep.
Security 3.
Yep.
And Path of Redemption. I scored 1 victory point because I charged my 12-man unit into your 16-man unit.
So that's 3 and First Blood. So
Yep.
that's
4 points.
4 points to 1. 4 points to 3, sorry. Good start. Turn 2 for the Orks.
The dark trades themselves.
Turn 2 for the Orks. Truck moved up, guys have got out. Same applies over here. Gretchen have moved round, my tank buses have stayed still. In the shooting phase, well, psychic phase, I fired off a focus switch fire for headbanger at the bikes, but it was past his toughness test, so he was fine. I landed my frazzle on him as well, but again, with his jink save, he was okay. But we have got force on the weird boy for some reason, just because I had a dice left. In the rest of the shooting, we fired our rockets and our sluggers at the Dark Ride, Dark Talon. It was fine, and we fired some sluggers into that as well. It was fine again. But this is the great bit of true Orc style. We fired our custom Mega Blaster, Mega Cannon. It didn't get hot, and we scattered back the way and taking a nice wee hole, and then failed our morale and bashed ourselves in the head. Brilliant Orcs, well done. Moving over to Assault phase. Are we going to have anybody left in here? Let's have a look. No, it was Orc turn 2 assaults. The boys there made short work of those ones there, of the 2 Dark Talons. Shrouds, I get that wrong every time. The Gretchen here, that squad were feared, couldn't do anything. This lot here actually killed the bike. In return, we lost the bike as well, and had a bit of a wound spread on our guys, so all our characters have lost a wound now. But we killed the rest of the bikes, but the boss man himself escaped, and he's flying over here on his super speedy bike. So did I score any points? No. So yes, no, I didn't score any points. There was no characters in that lot, was there? No. Okay, so that's what turn 2 over. It's now over to Ravenwing. That turn 2 for Tau, not Tau. So movement phase, Samael moved over here and was joined by his fellow bikers, and they just obliterated the tank busters and Weird Boy with a volley fire, and then finished them off with Hammer of Wraths, and the librarian spat on the Weird Boy and he fell apart. Then consolidated back over here. Score points?
Yes, bring me up to 6.
Up to 6, so it's 6-3. And we're now on to Orc turn 3. So Orc turn 3, the boys moved down here, the truck moved over there, that truck flatted out over here, those boys have stayed on that objective, and these bikes have moved round. Gretchen have just kind of shuffled around a wee bit. In our shooting phase, some sluggers and pistols came into here with the bikes we were jinking, but we again have not killed a single unit, not even a single model in shooting with these cheaty two plus re-rollable, and then again my mech gun, which never does in. I think you need to bring them in 5s. I think that's maybe where I'm going wrong with them, because they are cheap. So maybe I'll try them in 5 units next time. And then I try to charge both ranges here, but failed. But we lost 3 boys to Overwatch over there again with a re-rollable 2+ for the preferred enemy thing. So it's now points. Oh, points. Because I'm sure I've scored some this time. I've got objective 1, objective 4.
Before you score, see if that explodes.
No.
And that. Fine.
Fine. And we've also got defend objective 3, as we've been there sitting there for 2 turns. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So that's me on 7. We also forgot that last turn the bikes here have been, Ravenwing have been defending objective number 2 for 2 turns, so they're actually on 9? 8. So it's 8, 7, turn 3 for Ravenwing. So, Ravenwing, turn 3, the bikes have moved down, and they, with their shots, killed two of the bikes. I think he actually lost 3 to his own gets hot, so the Ravenwing have actually killed themselves more in shooting than I have. And then in the assault phase, the Painboy bravely tried to tank 5 bikes himself, self-solo. He did alright. I mean, one of them spilled over in the end to the War Boss, and then the War Boss didn't take any wins in the challenge, and he killed 3 in return. We're no longer fearless, so I'll need to do my... Yep, 7. How many did we lose by there? We lost 1 wound in combat, didn't we? Yeah, so... No, 2 wounds in combat, and then you lost plus more. I didn't lose combat then anyway. I didn't lose combat anyway, so we're fine. And he's fearless. Points, Ross, what did you get?
Yes, so Big Game Hunter
yep.
for killing
that. Oh yeah, oh sorry, the Librarian moved over there and blew up the truck.
And D3 for killing 3 enemy characters. The Knob,
yep.
Painboy and the Mech. For 2.
2 points. So what's that you on to?
12.
12. So it's 12-7 and it's Ork turn 4. Ork turn 4. The Ork boys ran over and assaulted the Librarian, killing him. In the big fight down here, the boys and the Gretchen joined the fight and killed 2 bikes. Yes. But we lost the War Boss to a rending roll because the Painboy's gone. We got no invo saves in our HQs, unlike every other units. They then fell back. Well, not fall back. What's it? Hit and run. So they're hit and run down there. So it's now over. Did I score points? Actually, let's have a look. Yes, we scored. Here we go. We scored assassinate. No. That was in the previous go, yes. Your previous go that we got that.
No, you killed the Librarian.
Also, we did assassinate, and we're not within 3 of that. Oh, sorry. Nah, miles away. So we've got 2 points for that, but we've also got 12 inches of the centre of the board. There's no enemy units, so we've got area control. So it's D3 victory points. We're just measuring up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So D3 here. So it's another 2. So that's 2, 3, 4 points for me. So that's me on 11. But you do have Warlord in yours as well. So what are you up to now, Ross?
13.
So it's 13-11 and so it's 13-11 and it's now Ravenwing turn 4.
But
yeah.
So turn 4 for Ravenwing. Samael and his last biker man split up, and there was going to be some skullduggery, sneakery going on from Samael, but he missed his plasma cannon. He charged in, hoping to slice enough in morale and fear. We didn't do anything. I think he killed 2. Killed 2, but we just had enough volley of weak fire just to drag him down. Yeah, 3. So, do you score points there? Yeah? Yes, what have we got? Kingslayer. Kingslayer. D3 for that?
I did it. It was 1.
Okay. And
as well.
You scored objective 2,
and I've scored.
Yeah, no,
but you can also steal objective 2 as well.
Oh,
So what are you up to now?
17.
Well, it's 17-11 points, but there is only one guy left, so let's see what happens in Orc turn 5.
everything's what the enemies is just numbers.
So Orc turn 5, and final 2 squads of boys moved over, tried to actually kill something in the shooting phase, but failed. The Met Gun tried it, but managed to get himself fought and not do anything. Then we just closed in combat and managed to kill him. So that's it finished. Very close game. Well, not very close. Well, yeah, it was a close game because I mean the points. Ravenwing were running away with points with their manoeuvrability and killing power, but then I think just weight and numbers managed to drag him down. So it was a good game. Thank you very much, Ross.
You're welcome.
Yep. And now I'm going to go home and get killed.